There's a philosophy that I I think is quite interesting to stand by. I wanna share it with you. It's a little bit cliche. You probably heard it before, but it's very powerful. Whatever one puts their mind to, they can achieve it. That is a metaphor that I've been standing by for the longest while. And it is partly the metaphor behind a lot of the decisions that I've been making since I became an adult. Today, I want to. Oh, I'm stuttering. Today, I want to share with you the concept of putting your mind to what you want. Let's go. Like diamonds, I'm watching how you glow. What's up, everybody? It's your boy AJ here, coming through your TV screen, your phone screen, your laptop screen, and beyond. I love you. You hear me? Chale. Alright. Whatever you put your mind to, whatever your mind conceives, you can achieve. Even if that might not be the case all the time, I want you to have that metaphor sitting in the back of your head all the time. Here is why. There is a lot of things that bounce back and forth in your head when you feel like it's time for you to have an accomplishment. How are you going to get it? Do you think you can get it? Maybe it's not meant for you. It's too hard. How do I know I can make it through this? Yada, yada, yada. This, that, and that. This, that, and you. Okay. Let's bounce back to the metaphor. Whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve. There are levels to that statement. What you want to achieve might not completely be within your reach. But what I do know, it can be had on a lower scale. So if you want to be the fastest person in the world, you might not be able to accomplish that, but you might be one of the fastest people in the world, which is technically still the accomplishment. I'll put a spin on that for you. I know there are parallel levels to this. You wanted a degree. You don't think you have the money to afford a degree. You can get an associate degree. It's still a degree. The goal, on a lower scale, still got accomplished. Even though it might not have been the ultimate goal you wanted, it's still a remnant and a version of what you wanted to accomplish. So bring us back to the original statement. Whatever you put your mind to can be achieved. Might not be exactly what you want, might be a version of what you want, but still, it can be achieved. Why am I saying all of this to you? It's because I want you to get into a certain mindset. When you decide to go for something you want, there's a couple of things that are going to happen, but I want to focus on one. It's called self-doubt. And this happens sometimes before you attempt the goal and or after you attempt it and or fail. Hear me. Whatever you put your mind to, you can accomplish. And as long as you have that mindset, you are going to figure a way around that obstacle you just had, and you're going to make it. A lot of the decisions I'm making now as an adult thrived from that one statement and that one sentiment. Whatever you put your mind to, you're going to get it. Now, for me, personally, here's my story. A couple years back, I thought to myself, I wanted to start a brand that incorporated all the things that I love to do. Inspiring others, dancing, singing, acting, all of those things in one brand. I love to model. I love fashion. How do you fit all of that in one brand on a huge scale and make it as simple as possible? That is probably almost next to impossible to do for the average person. But I am figuring it out as I go. And there have been accomplishments after accomplishments after accomplishments because I've had that one statement and I've clung to it and I kept it in the back of my head. Whatever I want can be accomplished. Might not be exactly, might not be on the same scale, but it can be accomplished. And the more I step out of the realm of trying to get the goal and look down on the process, I realize that that statement is very true. A lot of the things I suggest to you in these videos are literally based on personal experience. To each his own. My way might not be your way, but I'm suggesting my way to you because it has worked for what is years of my life. Whatever you put your mind to, it can be achieved. And as long as you believe that, you will always find yourself in the space of accomplishing things, whether it's small increments. It doesn't matter. It is an accomplishment. It is a goal that you had, and it is an obstacle you conquered. Hear me when I tell you, whatever you put your cranium, you see this brain you have, whatever you put it to, and don't hesitate to put it to something either. Uplift and empower yourself. Get it done. See it, want it, grab it. Because it's possible. And even though everyone has different situations and scenarios, and everyone has different moving parts that would easily render you useless to yourself, hear me though. If your mind is applied to it, your strategy will be created. And with some determination, some patience, and some willpower, those accomplishments will be ticked off the list. As impossible as you may think it is at first, everyone thinks it's impossible at first until you try it and see how yourself is growing into it, and then you go, hey, maybe this is. Yes, it is. It is possible. Yes, it is. Don't doubt yourself. Whatever you put your mind to can be achieved. Whatever you conceive can be achieved. And if you doubt what I'm saying to you now, everything we've just had in this conversation, form it in a ball, chug it down, and have that inside of you, and march on, and see how far you get. And when you accomplish goal after goal after goal, I will be right here waiting for you to say, AJ, you were right. I know I was right. Don't give up on yourself, man. We as a species are way more powerful than we think. The light bulb was created, the smartphone was created, vehicles were created, planes were created. You think those ideas just appeared in thin air? Someone conceived it, put their mind to it, and accomplish it. And just like them, so can you. With that being said, with that being understood, it's your boy AJ. You see me? You see this boy here? I love you. And I'm signing out.